Here are 5 new advanced building tricks that only the pros use. Presented by Fortnite Master. In this video, never imagine. Mastering these new building tricks will undoubtedly take your game to the next level and aid you in outplaying even the best players. Without wasting any more time, let's get started. The first trick we're going to cover is the most basic of all 5, but it's still an essential tool in every top player's repertoire. Blocking other players with pyramids is something every top player does, and for good reason. First, it completely stops the other player's forward momentum in a build battle, forcing them to stop and break through the pyramid or turn and take another path up. This split second of hesitation is typically all you need to retake high ground, as long as you're fast. You can also use this trick to block a player and get a decent shot while they're trying to figure out how to react, or even trap kill them from underneath. While the concept and muscle memory for this trick might take a little time to learn, the execution is relatively easy. If someone ramps above you, take out your pyramid and aim at about 2/3 of the way up the ramp. This will allow you to place a pyramid above that ramp. The window for placing this pyramid is pretty forgiving, even more so when you jump, so it shouldn't be too hard to learn. After blocking them, you have a few options. You could turn to retake height, jump to the side for a shotgun shot, or try to trap kill them. Now you might be thinking, what if the player who ramps above me places a floor under their ramp, blocking me from placing the pyramid? This is a valid concern, but top players have already adapted. To counter this, you need to place the floor yourself before they have the chance. Then you can edit a corner to give yourself the angle you need to place a pyramid above them. This next trick was popularized by pro player Ghost Weefo, hence the name. We love this strat for retaking high ground, as it's effective and typically unexpected. In one of our previous videos, we showed a strat where you place a cone on a ramp above you when ramping up to retake high ground in order to block somebody who might be following. This is sort of the evolution of that, because the Thweefo cone blocks an enemy immediately above you, while also hindering enemies 2 levels above. This trick is a little harder to execute. The concept is simple. When ramping to retake height, turn and place a wall on your top ramp, then a pyramid above that. The pyramid is essential because it blocks players 2 levels above from placing a ramp in that spot. Here are a couple of tips for executing this trick. First, in order to maintain as much forward momentum as possible, you need to jump and do a 180, build the wall/pyramid, then turn back before landing. This may take some practice to master at full speed. When practicing, make sure you see the wall place before switching to your pyramid. If you get too antsy, you'll end up blocking yourself off. And when you turn back around after doing this trick, make sure you're looking down far enough to place a ramp below you. It's pretty easy to miss the bottom ramp after this trick and fall down. As always, there is a slightly more advanced version of this trick. After turning and placing the wall, it's possible to place a pyramid on the opposite side of that wall, as well as right above you. This not only stops a player 2 levels above from continuing to ramp up, but it physically blocks them with a pyramid as well, stopping their momentum. In order to place a pyramid on the opposite side of that wall, you need to jump and